please come on up. Introduce yourself, please.
Yes. Linda Schwager, 14 Raven Avenue. Just to clarify something, was there another meeting last night? You said meeting last night. I was at the Flood Commission meeting.
That's the meeting
Monday night.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure
I misspoke. No, there was no meeting last night. I meant Monday night.
And you said that the borough is taking precautions already because we have rains that are supposed to come tomorrow before the anticipated storm.
Yeah, there's a threat of thunderstorms for tomorrow that we're aware of, yes. And then it's to dry out, and then the big storm with Irene coming on the weekend.
Okay. Well, I'm just here to speak about something on another issue. I've been a resident for almost 38 years. I've been a business owner for approximately 15 years in the borough. My law office is right in town. This past year when the tax bills came, anybody who owns commercial property knows the taxes for the commercial properties and the commercial landowners were hit very, very high. Some taxes went up 20 to 40% on a commercial property. And I received a lot of phone calls because what happened is if the landlord of a shopping center gets hit with a very high tax bill, in his leases, he has the right to increase the maintenance fees in addition to the rent for the tenant. And what worries me is that if all these landlords are doing that, the tenants are not going to be able to pay the increased rates. There may be vacancies start to increase, tax appeals. So I'm hoping that the council considers stabilizing the rates of the commercial owners in town. Unfortunately, there is no longer a Chamber of Commerce. That has gone by the wayside a couple of years ago. I am now working with former officers of the Chamber of Commerce to try and establish a new organization called the Oakland Business Association. We have to do that because the Oakland Chamber of Commerce was caught not filing proper forms, there's money in the accounts, so in order to establish a new organization, we have to rectify everything that the Oakland Chamber of Commerce did do. And so I've been talking to a lot of the business owners. We're trying to organize in September, get everybody together, keep the businesses in town. Oakland needs the businesses. We need the commercial properties. We need the commercial landowners. We need it for rateable. So we've been talking about trying to unite and getting to community spirit. And many towns have what's called a community street fair, where businesses, the borough could close the streets, 202 on a Sunday afternoon, have the businesses come out, have people come, involve the community, involve volunteers, and everybody worked together. Years ago, when the Oakland Chamber of Commerce was thriving, we used to have what was called, my mind is going to try right now, I think it was Taste of Fine Dining. If anybody remembers, was at the Oakland Senior Center, where each of the restaurants donated.
That was the library fundraiser.
No, excuse me, it was the Chamber of Commerce.
Was it?
Yes. I was always involved in the Chamber of Commerce. And it was also the restaurants each donated foods from their restaurant. The residents or anybody else who wants to come would pay a certain amount of money, enjoy the different foods, taste the different foods. And it brings everybody together. We need the community spirit. So I'm asking the mayor and council to consider having a community street fair, maybe sometime in the fall. We can work with it's going to be called the Oakland Business Association. Everybody work together. This is a great town for volunteers. We have such great spirit. Let's all come together and help one another because the tax burden is going to fall on the residential homeowners. If the store owners can't maintain paying their rent plus the increased maintenances, they're going to vacate, and then we're left with increasing the taxes for the residents. So I'm asking the borough to consider having a community street fair. Many, many towns do it. It is a wonderful activity, and I hope you will all help us and encourage us and support the new Oakland Business Association. I heard you mention, Mayor, that you're going to, you have everything in place for the flooding, unfortunately the proposed hurricane that may hit, and I just, I hope everything is okay. I hope you have all the precautions all set to help the residents if needed. Thank you.
We've got a strong